All right, good morning. How you doing this morning? And you know what? This is my birthday day. This is my day of birth, the 20th of September. So I was always wondering how did birthdays really start? And it goes back to is once calendars were created, like these, just elaborate, holiday dates that we have. That's what a birthday started. Is because before they were just measuring like the moon, the sun, and then just coming up with, different events or whatever. And so there really wasn't any individualized birthday. It came to like the Egyptians is when they started at around 3000 BC. But it was focused on pharaohs. So it was focused on a pharaoh's ascension to become a god. And I thought that was really interesting. Then after all that, the Greeks are the ones that ended up doing things like creating candles, there we go, for their celebrations, and then offered up moon cakes. But what was going on with that was these candles were in a way started as a form of protection for people. So these candles would protect them from evil spirits. And then friends and family would gather around the birthday person and protect them from harm with good cheers, thoughts, and wishes. And then they would give gifts to bring even more good cheer and ward off evil spirits. Noisemakers were also used to scare off the unwanted evil. So the Romans were actually the first to celebrate the birth of the common man. And so regular citizens would celebrate their birthdays, and then friends and family members, would be gathered around them in a celebration of their life. When a Roman citizen turned 50, they would receive a special cake baked with wheat flour, olive oil, grated cheese, and honey. And so I was wondering, so with all of this being really rooted in paganism, how did the Christians respond to it? They rejected birthday celebrations due to the ties of paganism. However, it wasn't until the 4th century until Christians started to celebrate the birth of Jesus, also known as Christmas. Celebrating the birth of Jesus was partly enacted to recruit those who were already celebrating Saturnalia, which I didn't even know about that. But I know that there was, Roman holidays that they would celebrate. Saturn being, one of the gods that was based off the planet Saturn. So we tip our hats to the Germans. So the German bakers invented the birthday cake as we know it today. And then a child's first birthday was more special than most. So birthday number 1 was considered the most special. The 18th century was created Kinderfest, the name of that birthday celebration, which is similar to how we celebrate today. And each year a child would be given a new candle for their cake. It wasn't until the Industrial Revolution that made way for everyone in the whole world to then enjoy sugary cakes, and have birthdays being allowed, which was really interesting. How birthdays evolved over time and how it started. So the Egyptians started it. The Germans, in my opinion, from reading this study on birthdays, perfected it. And allow the allowance of the Christians back in the 4th century prior to the Germans. But it was just really interesting just to see all this unveil and unravel. And it really gives some interesting perspective on the protection piece of why we do that, why we come together with friends, which was rooted back in a state of fear. But now the way we celebrate was rooted in a celebration and a joyful gathering together of that person's birthday. And I thought that was just really neat. So that's how exciting that is, just to learn about birthdays. And I've got a lot of things that have been lining up and will be lining up going forward. I usually do my best to celebrate my birthday all month long. So I already bought myself a few things. And that's just how I kind of love to celebrate. And family does a thing for me, and then I gather with friends, and I just one of those things where that's just how you just kind of line it up the way that you want. You can look at all the things of how birthdays are celebrated. But I think the older you get to, the more you just want it to be shaped the way you like it, as you like it, is kind of the way I kind of look at it. So, all right, thanks for watching. If you want to wish me a happy birthday, go ahead and do so in this video post here. September 20th is my birthday. So that's my birthday date every year. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.